Going to try to goose up Jack Armstrong's 6 to 10 p.m. ratings. And we were trying to come
Wait,
up with
wait, 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 wait. You got to explain to people again. There's younger people who are watching this thing. Typically, explain Jack Armstrong, because Jack Armstrong was a one of a kind for sure, and also legendary guy. So explain Jack, and then if you don't remember,
yeah.
I'll prompt you to go back into the story. Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible to explain him because he was unique, and may he rest in peace as well, who left us
Yeah.
before he should. But the legend of all legends of nighttime disc jockeys, one of the most imitated of the nighttime disc jockeys in North American radio of the 70s. He was on I want to say WKYC in Cleveland, WKBW in Buffalo, both 50,000 watt stations. And we had him at 13Q, a very famous radio station out of Pittsburgh. He talked 90 miles an hour. He did characters and talked to himself live. I had him over to dinner at my house once, and he was like that in person. But when he would eat, his fork would crash into his teeth because he was still talking so fast. I mean, he was a wonderful man and an amazing disc jockey. So we wanted to do a special promotion for Jack's early evening show on 13Q. We came up with this promotion we called the Snake Jungle. I talked to Jack and I said, let's do something really outrageous here. I said, are you afraid of what? Are you afraid of spiders, for example? He said, I can't handle spiders. Nothing with spiders. I said, what about water? He said, I'm not a great swimmer. I said, what about snakes? I don't mind snakes at all. Well, the light went off. And to shorten the story, I had my assistant contact National Zoo Supply, whose name we'd gotten from the Pittsburgh Zoo as to where they bought their snakes. And we ordered, I think, 16 or 17 pythons and boa constrictors, that some of them were as long as 14 or 15 feet. And we put them in this downtown Pittsburgh department store window with nice art design of the jungle. We had the snake jungle. We raised money for Children's Hospital. And the end of this story is I had left my afternoon drive show and I had to run an errand. Then I came back because he went on the air immediately after me. But as I'm driving downtown to find a parking spot to go to the promotion site, I could tell something was going on. I could tell by Jack's voice. And I started hurrying down to the department store, which, by the way, the police had to block off that entire block from traffic because of all the people that it drew. And then I heard people screaming. I could hear people screaming as I got closer. And as I approached the window, I could see blood splattered all inside the window. Of course, to me, as the program director, things went totally sideways on what we thought was a great promotion for charity and our nighttime superstar. I got back into the area. Jack is fine. He's got his hand bandaged up. Turns out that Jack thought it would be a little boring to count the 2 barrels contributions to keep Jack in or get Jack out on Friday. So this is probably a Thursday, don't remember for sure. He decided for this promotion to be as big as it should be, he needed to get bitten by a snake. So he worked with the snake handlers. We did have snake handlers out of sight in the window with their little snake hooks or whatever they're called, managing this from the Pittsburgh Zoo. And he worked with them to pick a non-poisonous. They said, what we'll do, we'll bring in a king snake, and it'll strike at anything. It'll be harmless to you. It'll be pretty scary because it's going to cut your hand. So what was happening when I heard him hesitating, he was apparently doing everything he could to get that king snake to bite him. It would not strike. So Jack is pointing at one of these, I think it is a reticulate python, big, beautiful striped, huge snake. He's telling them to bring it over. And of course, it took one move at that python and it was down, pow, 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 pow on his hand. And that's what splattered the window. And I told him, I said, you know what? I'm going to choke you right here. You're not going to survive my choking you for doing something that risky on our radio station. But that's another example of the kind of guy he was. He would have done anything for his show and the ratings and the radio station.